Andy, I know we've talked about this for a long time, but how does it feel that now it's here and that you guys are going to play a game here?
Parrish, it's a little surreal, honestly. I was, I don't take a lot of time to reflect because my job is pretty consuming. I do realize, when I look at numbers, but man, I've been here a long time. 10 years is a long time. It's a long time to be a college basketball coach, much less at one place. And I've only been in here, I told you guys before, yesterday was the third time I'd stepped foot in the facility. My dad's an electrician, 46 years with the same company. From the 7th grade on, in the summer when I was out of school, I was his helper. So I have seen my share of construction sites. And as a result, when I go into a construction site, it doesn't conjure up great memories for me. It conjures up work. This is real work. I gotta go do something else. I better make a basket or study harder. This is real work. I can't do this. So I came in it when it was just beginning, and you could kind of see the scope of it. And then I came back a month or two ago, and it was starting to take shape. But yesterday, when they had the court set up, the baskets up, the lights going, it was surreal to me. That honestly the vision has come to reality, and there's so many people that have been involved in making that happen. I told our team, you don't get many favors in life. Not many people are gonna do you a solid. I think we all realize that as adults. And there's not a guy on our team that had anything to do with the building of this building, and yet now they get the opportunity to reap the benefit of that. They should be so excited and grateful for the opportunity, as am I. And I've got 10 years of sweat equity into this. I look back last night, I don't sleep much, especially during the season, and Thursday night will be my 320th game as the head coach at Ole Miss. And honestly, walking in this building yesterday, I feel like it's my first game. That's the truth. That's how I feel. Just super excited about, wow, I can't believe this is actually happening. And I want to infuse that into our team. I know our team was very, very disappointed in the way we played against Kentucky. I think Ole Miss is now 2-53 in Rupp Arena, so I wasn't necessarily chalking that up as an easy W. However, I was hoping we would play better, and we certainly did not play very well, and it left a bad taste in our mouth. And I think coming in here yesterday and shooting the ball and seeing this, and again feeling it for the first time, I know our guys are really looking forward to Thursday night.
In all those 10 years when there was always talk about a new arena and all that stuff, when was the first time you really thought to yourself, they're actually going to do this?
Well, if you remember, when we came out and with the hard hats on and the shovels, and that seemed like a lifetime ago, and you could see the big hole, and they would say, hey man, you want to come look at the hole again today? And we got a brick up, we got some bricks, we got a wall, you want to come look at the wall? And I just didn't, because again, my job is too consuming. I don't have time to think about that. We're trying to, get better, win a game. I hope to see the whole become fruition. I got to win some games, or somebody else will walk in here on opening night. So I understood that completely, and I didn't even really think about it until yesterday, until walking in here and seeing it at the scope that it is. And you guys know me, I'm not Mr. Sunny disposition. That's just not how I'm wired. And so I knew the building was going to be nice. I know it was going to be done to the Ole Miss standard. I had seen a lot of the plans and the renderings and had some conversations about how this thing was going to develop. But even I was blown away at how nice the facility is. So I cannot wait for our fans to walk in here Thursday night, because I know many of them have been in here and they've seen the tour and they think, oh, okay, we're going to go to the arena, and okay, it's time. We got our money out of Tad Smith. It's 50 years old. So if we have to, okay, we'll build another one. But they are going to be blown away when they come in and see how nice this is. Thursday night is the start of a new chapter in Ole Miss basketball. This is a complete game changer.
How excited are you to bring recruits into this building as opposed to?
Well, I'll tell you how excited I am. We'll have more recruits in Thursday and Saturday than we have had at a single game maybe since I've been here. And that is not by accident, that is by design. It's one thing to talk about when they broke ground and they said, okay, we're going to build a new arena. Is that going to help recruiting? No. We got a big hole in the ground. Is that going to help recruiting? No. Thursday night will help recruiting. When you can walk in and see it and sense it, it gives us an opportunity now to say, okay, what's the excuse now? We've got everything that you need to be successful, and it puts us in the game.
How did you handle Tad Smith from a recruiting standpoint? I mean, you've gone after some big recruits. You've gotten really close to a few guys. You've gotten some guys. I mean, how did you handle showing the facility, talking about the facility when that was where they were going to play?
We didn't. We tried. Honestly, we didn't bring many guys in there because unless, when there's people in there and it's rocking and you can kind of slide a guy in and it's game time and it's an SEC game and we're competitive and here we go, then again, these kids are high school kids, junior college kids. They're looking around and saying, man, this is nice. This is exciting. But if you were to walk over there right now, it doesn't give you much excitement. So we didn't go in there a lot, didn't talk about it a lot. Since we've had the TUI Center, I think it's now 5 or 6 years, I lose track. That's kind of where we stayed, and we talked about, this is where you're going to be day in and day out. We're going to go over there and play the games. It really doesn't matter where you play the games. We took that approach. You always take the approach that's in your best interest. Right. Oh, it's just a game day facility. Who really cares? That conversation will change now.
And you guys are, obviously excited. Your players, you guys are human. You'll be looking around at, the venue, but you also have a basketball game you'll be playing. How do you balance or try to keep them focused on playing a game?
The thing that we do is we just don't allow it to become an excuse. I've made no bones about the fact that I live a pretty boring life.